welcome back to Snacko. Alright, real quick, I'm probably gonna turn this down. I didn't even have it turned on. Alright, here we go. About right there should do the trick. Alright, so let's see what is on our agenda for today. Let me see. Journal. Quests. Alright, restoring the statue. Not a whole lot. The toolkits are on their way. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Alright, so I forgot that I also needed to check the mail, so let's go ahead and check that. Alright, you saw how they're going to start delivering items from our parts now? Oh, okay, I already saw that. Here we go. Hi, my name's Iva. I read about the island needing a grocer. Well, that sounds like a great time. I absolutely can't wait to experience the dynamics of a small, tight-knit community. I hope you'll give me a chance. I'll be a great grocer and a great friend. Sure. Alright, so now we need a place of vintage grocers. Right. So, buildings. Needs 100 birchwood, 30 stone, and 3 cloth. Okay. So, let's see what I have in here. Alright, I have 2 birchwood already. I only have 1 cloth. How do I make the cloth? I need to see what I need for cloth again. Cloth, there's 2 kinds, fleece and cotton puffs. Or I can get it from something else, I think. Okay. There's a really easy way to get all this stuff. There we go. Alright, there's a pretty easy way to get all this stuff. That's to go into town. So let's take it down. And in doing so, we get a bunch of stuff. For example, there's some cloth, a few other things. Alright. However, I need birchwood. So I'll need to go to the plains for that. But I want to make room for a little grocer. And honestly, you know what? I think I could put it right here. Should be a big deal. Oh, I think this might be it. This is a shrine for the grassy plains. Oh, I'm a ghost with a hint. You should enter the shrine. Let's go home. Oh, wait. Don't go. I'll curse you. Come on. Just walk up. Please. I've got to say, I've never heard a ghost sound so desperate before. Or any ghost for that matter. Very well. I guess it is one of the shrines we've been looking for, so you should check it out. There's no obelisk in sight, but we can think about that after we deal with this thing. You're coming with me, right? Oh, stay in your bell. Oh. So that's something we could do, but right now, though, I want to get this birchwood. I'm going after the wrong birchwood. Here we go. Very nice. We need 100 of these. So, if I go down, I'm at 10. Got the wood, now I need to get the stone, which I need 30 of, and I'm at 15. So I shouldn't be too far away from getting what I need. Plus there's like a chunk of iron over here that I kind of want. What I need is cloth, so I'm going to run back to the town. I'm going to get one more little bit of cloth, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so built, or I got all the things that I need to build the grocers. And I am... There we go. I think it looks very cute about... right there. There we go. Alright, so we have the grocers already built. Alright, so that is done. I'm going to go take a look at some of the quests over here. Alright, so here is the shrine. Or a conduit, I should say. So they're puzzle-based areas. Oh, my darlings! Don't look so spooked. Is my voice really that grating? How heartbreaking. How tragic. Why does the ghost sound really annoying all of a sudden? Hello? Hello to you, little one. You know what, Mama? I think this was a bad idea. Let's just leave. Hold it! I've been alone for all these years, and you're leaving right as you get here. All these years, you mean? Do you remember me now, little one? That's right. You're lovable, approachable, and fashionable. Uncle Trava! Oh, don't worry, you pretty leaf over it. You probably don't remember me, but you're here about Messy, aren't you? Messy? Oh, you mean Messicina? Yes, Messy. Sadly, I don't have all the answers you're looking for. Oh. No, wipe that frown off your face. After you leave the shrine, you should look around the plains. I'll let you in on a little secret. Ha! My head hurts. Now then, enjoy the shrine. Do we have to? Can we just leave? No. It's got something to do with the obelisks, right? No, I just want to watch you have fun. Okay, let's leave. Just do it. Ah! Good luck! I feel spiritually drained. Anyways, it won't hurt to figure out what he means by a secret. We could do that after we see what this shrine has in store for us. You do get a lot of rewards if you, or not a lot, but a good bit of rewards. Alright, pickaxe, hoe, and axe. Okay, then let's do this. Hiya! And then you jump up and go smack with that one. And then go over here. You hit this one really hard. Alright. You jump on this. Woo. And then you jump and nope! It lagged the double jump. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. Alright. There we go. Tomato seeds! You made it! I needed recursive to give me a hint. I couldn't figure it out on my own. Also, I kept missing. So I believe these are notes from the devs, which I think is pretty cool. So, that's fine. Alright, so then you go over here, and you hit that. Go over here, hit this. Go up here, go through here, hit this, and this, and this, and boom, it's done. Alright, I got silver. And I cleared a shrine. Curiosity made the cat jump. Was that scarecrow always there? No. Ah! It talked! The scarecrow talked! What does it sound like, Trava? Bring me 20 turnips for the chest there. Why is it making demands now? Or you could give me 20 of your own, either or. This is ridiculous. Isn't the chest right there? Get it yourself. The scarecrow waits for the 20 turnips with giddy anticipation. Ugh! We don't have any other leads. Just get the stupid straw pilot's turnips. The scarecrow looks like it wants to retort. Alright. Alright, so you give it the turnips. Does a little spin. And that way. Thanks. Hey! Where did the turnips go? Hello? The scarecrow is adamantly pointing that way. It's no use. I guess we just figure out where it's pointing to. Yep, just keep going deeper into the plains. You're still talking? Nope. Yeah. Bye! Alright, so it wants us to go deeper into the plains. I'm not going to say anything more. Let's go. So let's go check it out. So I believe it said to go further this way. Right there. There he is. Here it is again. Did it move? And now that way. Yes. That's Trava. I'll bet my last softwood chair that voice is Trava's. Sprite has more softwood chairs? You got me 20 vegetables, but you have yet to give me 20 veggie chairs. What do you think? I spent the time it took you to get here to come up with that one. Dumbass. Did you say something? Well, I hope wherever he's playing now is the last stop. We've got pretty far into the plains, so we should be close to the end. The Scarecrow is pointing that way of passion and an undercurrent of sadness. Oh! Okay. Oh my gosh, just bit my tongue. Ah. Alright, so then you head over this way. And go up. And over here to where you see the bamboo. And there he is again. Gosh, I really hope this is the last time you can run across the plain straw pile. The Scarecrow's looking at you with a serious expression. Are you ready? Are you ready to start this journey? At the end of this, there's no guarantee you'll see her again. You understand that, right? She told me to protect this obelisk, you know. You mean you're not here to protect the island from Messina? She didn't abandon the island? Where'd you hear that nonsense from? Of course not. Anyways, you could say that it's my duty to prevent anyone, including you, from meddling with it. So we can't? We can't try to summon Messina? That depends, little one. Do you want to try? You mean, you are Trava? Uncle Trava knows how this miasma came to be, you know. It was a mess, so I was hoping putting you on that little scarecrow chase would dissuade you from pursuing this any further. It almost did. But no, we want to do this. I don't know why Mama disappeared, but we'll figure it out, and we'll bring her back. I have trust in your conviction, little sprite. Go on, then. Activate this obelisk and make your offerings for the mist. Obelisk? Where? This is pretty cool. That is really neat. What? Where did that come from? If you could see it from the start, I'd be doing a tolerable job now, wouldn't I? These obelisks, each region of the island has one. Each one of them is under the watchful eye of a guardian. There's more of you? You don't even look so nervous, little one. We're all quite different from one another, you know. Especially Galena. You'll have to enter each of these obelisks in order to activate them. Think carefully about what you want, little one. If you choose to go down this path, there's not but work ahead of you two. What do you think, Momo? Let's go. You're right. Sorry for wavering. We decided to do this and we even found a clue. If we back down now, I would regret it. Okay, let's do this. Travel, we're going to do it. We'll figure it out. The shrines, the obelisks. We'll restore Snacko Island to what it was. No, even better. We'll bring Mama back. Excellent speech, little one. You sure grew up fast. Somehow your laugh is even more annoying than your voice. I didn't hear that. Well, there's no stopping you, little ones. The obelisk is all yours to explore. I wish you both luck on your journey. Oh, and if you make it to Miraz, tell him I said hello. Miraz, huh? And just like that, he's gone. At least we know what to do now. I'll leave that to you then, Momo. Alright, so yes, I know, I need to do a little backup. So you go over, you just hit E to activate, and it teleports you into the obelisk. And this is what it looks like. Which is pretty neat, because if you walk around, it lights everything up. Alright, so climb up here, go to activate. What's this? I think this might be an offering plate. They used to be pretty common. Townsfolk will come here with all sorts of stuff in elemental fragments as offerings. You can get lucky sometimes to find fragments breaking items, but I'd say the easiest way to break down items in an Olympic. I don't know how to make one, though. I think an alchemist would be able to teach you, but until then, I'll give you all the ones that I have. You're welcome. As the rest of the stuff, I can't help you with that. Good luck, though. I'm sure you can do it. You might want to write down what you need in your journal, because I won't be able to remember. What? Learning a language and remembering a grocery list are two different things. Sure. Alright, so wants 25 of those. Okay. Onion. Alright, I want the onion for that. Alright, I want to do an apple. And then turnips for those. Okay. So, let's run back. I think I have more earth fragments in my my chest, so I'm gonna go check back there real quick. Alright, so I don't have any more fragments, which I can get later on, but right now I want to move on to another quest called Short on Supplies to sell catfish with a shipping container, so I can show off fishing a little bit. I didn't need to do it that far. Here we go. So let's see how much catfish I can get. That's not a catfish. Alright, here's catfish number 2. Fish number 3. And catfish number 5. Whew, at long last. Alright. Go donate these. Gonna make a lot of money out of these guys. Alright. Perfect. Let's go to the museum. So go over here, and you go all the way here. Oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. There we go. Hold it, and donate to the center. Alright. Whoops. Then hold the carp. Yes. And then hold the yellow perch. And donate that. I believe the aquarium is back here. And so now you can see the fish in the aquarium, which is pretty cool. Alright. So now that's done. Go ahead and save. Alright. So my next tasks are... Let's talk to Nobu. Let's do back to the nest. Which he is where exactly? He's at his house. Okay. I want to stop by his place anyway because I'm going to dip across to Mikan's place to go cook in her thing. Good to see you still doing fine, Sprout. Back to the nest. Hey, Sprout, you and Mikan have been doing a great job restoring Snacko Island. Ain't close to what it was like at its peak, but just having residents around sure makes a big difference. Had to switch my voice there in the middle of his line. I told my grandson about what's been going on, and he wanted to try living here. Boy's always wanted to become a rancher, but it ain't easy in Capital City. He's a real big fan of cows, you see. The land's hard to come by in the city. His mom and pa and I talked to him right, think having him move here with me to give the rancher life a shot is a good idea. I pulled out my tools and gave my house a bit more room, plus fencing for the animals. He'll be around about tomorrow morning. I'll bring him over and introduce you to. See you then, Sprout. Alright, so back to the nest is done. Let's take a look at what we got for our next class. Let's do digging through the archives. Alright. After I go into our house and cook. Okay. Oh! I made egg drop soup on accident. There we go. And cook. There we go. There we go. And what if I just put that in there? Oh dear. Oopsie, make a dubious dish. Yuck. Alright, well I'm actually going to drop that egg drop soup off. Because I didn't know that's what would happen, which is pretty cool. That's a new thing for me. Yes. Okay, cool. So that's been donated. Don't know where it's gonna be. Can she take a dubious dish, I wonder, though? Yes! There you go, dubious dish. She's fine now. Alright, now let's go talk with Mikan. Or Mikan. Mikan? I don't know. I'm so sorry. If somebody wants to correct me in comments, please do. I don't know what I'm doing. Milo, how's your farm going? Digging through the archives. finally a book club buddy. Okay, hear me out. What'd you read about? You won't believe it. Okay, so one of the books I finished out from the pile talked about how there are guardians for each obelisk. Anyways, they protect Messina from harm because she always makes everyone mad. The book mostly talked about how she's there to steal all your harvest and stuff, or else she'll, I don't know, make your crops wilt. So over time, everyone started to resent her, and the guardians needed to protect the obelisks, so they hid them. Problem is, I don't know how true that is because there's another book from his curator that says gods disappeared because of MX-18. It doesn't tell you what MX-18 is, though. It sounds like a pesticide. Whatever it is, it's somehow tied to the Miners Guild, so I guess watch out for that. I just want to let you know, just in case you get hurt or something. I'll try to find out more about it, so just leave the detective work to me. Alright, there you go. So we got something about MX-18. Very curious sounding thing. Alright, gardening woe. Let's talk to Nobu. Which he should... I saw him walking off to his fishing area, so I'm going to go talk to him. There he is. Yep. He's out on the trees over here again. Back in my day, us kids had nothing to do after farm work except catch fish with our paws. Sometimes if you weren't careful, the fish would catch you. Gardening woe. Thanks for coming out, Sprout. I didn't think ahead when I gave you my hoe. I forgot I want to roof some weeds around my place. Can you help me get them out? Yeah. I help him clear out some weeds. That looks good. Thanks a lot, Sprout. You know all the stuff and sticks and stuff you get? You can make some flower bushes to decorate with. I know you got your paws full with farming, but gardening is a lot easier. Just make them, place, and forget about them. You can place flowers, bushes, and trees with your builder's kit. Once you place them, you can whack them like any other foliage. Now write down how to make them. Just between you and me, the easiest way to get flower petals is to use a sword. Just be careful swinging it, you hear? Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got that. What else? What else can we do? I ship it. Sell cardboard with a shipping container, sell string with the shipping containers, sell plant material. Okay, I could do that. Let's head back to my farm. Alright, so I added the cardboard, the material, and the string to the box. So it should be good to go in the morning. Alright, so that one is technically done for right now. Let me see here. For tomatoes, it does the best in the summer. Alright. I'll hold on to the tomatoes then. Spring, I need more potatoes. Okay, enter the Farmers Guild. Deliver turnips to the guild? I don't have any turnips to give you right now. I'll have to wait for that one. Have a carpenter on your island. Alright, let's go see if we can get a carpenter. Alright, so we're looking for a carpenter who's easygoing, sassy, or quirky. I'm gonna go with easygoing. Alright. So sent that. What else can I do? Lone Wolf 1. Alright, let's see. Yesterday I smelled something super tasty on my delivery route. By the time I stopped about whatever it was, the store was closed. Why did they sell out so fast? Join me, Lone Wolf 1. Yay, let's go! We're not sleeping. Alright. So we need to explore the Goddess Pond, which is right over there. It's a bit creepy, right? The air around here just feels different. I didn't bring this up last time when we were with Mister, because seems like he doesn't like to talk about the island. But in some of the books he gave me, it mentioned this pond. It's called the Goddess Pond, apparently. It's supposed to have an amazing shrine that can transport you to the world of spirits, but surely it doesn't mean this broken piece of stone. Mikon takes out a book for you to look at, pointing out a paragraph. See here? It says it's supposed to be encased in a spiral of stone imbued with, Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I wonder how it got so broken down, the way the stone is cracked. It looks like it was almost broken on purpose. The more I read about the goddess, the less things make sense. I can't tell if everyone liked her or hated her. But this might be relevant for your quest with the green floating sprite. See, it says that Messina will answer to calls of the land. What does that mean? Like, does she have a phone number? Do you think you could only reach her through her landline? You look at her with pity in your eyes. Hey, it was funny! Okay, well that's all I know about. If I find out more in the future, I'll let you know, okay? We can hang out more if you want to. Just talk to me when you want me to buzz off. Alright. So, bye! Alright, so she's done. What else? Limitations cardboard glue, restore the grassy plains obelisk. I could probably work on this a little bit more. Alright, I'm working on the catfish. Something fishy. Oh, I can just talk to her. Okay. Oops, okay. I guess that one's done. Yeah, okay. So these are all done. I claim all these. Get a lot from that, wonderfully. That was fun. Thank you for taking me out today. See ya. Okay. Then go back here. Claim. Alright, we got some stuff, which I'm happy about. Okay, so I want to go get a couple of things done in the plains. I want to go grab some apples, first of all. So I'm going to head back to the plains and get some of the things turned into the obelisk. Alright, so I was able to get almost everything. I'm off by one apple and I need some more earth fragments, but I was able to get a few more earth fragments for that. Hey, Sprout, here's my grandson, Nobu Jr. Come on, Junior, say hi to Momo. Aww. He's a little shy at first, but once you get to know him, he can be a real terror. Hi, I'm Nobu Jr. Gramps in my paw and Mom call me Bibbles. You can call me Dad if you want. Hello, Bibbles. Hi! Har, see, he's already warmed up to you. Junior here loves farm animals. I really like fluffy cows and fuzzy chickens. I have tons of them. So you should come by and say hi to them. My shop will be open from 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. I even teach you how to take care of them. I'll post something on the quest board after, so check it, okay? My dream is to spread the love of ranching to a whole wide world. So I'll give you my picture on how to make a barn. I drew it myself. I think fluffy cows are the greatest. They're really fluffy and they got lots of fur and they're real soft, okay? They also produce the best milk. I like having them with cookies. If you feed your livestock well, they'll pay you with good products. The best kind of feed to feed fluffy cows in particular include... Alright, Junior, leave the lectures for later. Yeah, Mom will come find you later. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Once you get him started, he doesn't stop. Check the quest board and take his quest if you want to hear him yap. He's young, but is not filled with ranching know-how. You're sure to learn a thing or two from him. I'll let you back to work now. See you around, Sprout. See you, Stinky. Alright. So, from your #1 supporter, My Little Munchkin. Gosh, I didn't know if you and Macaw made it safely, but it sounds like you did. She wrote me a letter a couple days ago and told me about your big trip. How exciting. I've always wanted to jump off a ship during a thunderstorm. Anyways, I hope you're eating well. I'll send you some stew. Make sure you eat all your vegetables. If you don't know, I'll know. I'll just know. Your #1 supporter. Mama! Alright, hello. Hello, my name is Ori, and I'm a carpenter. I'm always traveling and taking on new work, but Snacko Island looks like the perfect place to unwind and set my paws down for once. I'd like to stay at home. So if my workshop could have living quarters there, I'd love that. Sure, Ori. Alright, so we need to place a simple carpenter. So after I harvest all these turnips, I need these. Oh my gosh, I need all of these. Look at all those earth fragments we just got. That's perfect. Come here. Give me all of them. Okay. Well, that was pretty great. Got one more apple and 3 more earth fragments. So I need 1 more earth fragment, and the turnips go here. I need 9 more turnips, so that should work out just fine. And then the onions are still growing. Alright, so with that being said, I think this is a good place to stop for this episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. With that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, or a wonderful night, and bye-bye.